now?
I'm doing it. I promise.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous,
You
especially with the
should
context,
be.
like the small bits that I've received.
I think Daenerys's is definitely my favorite.
Daenerys's is pretty sick. I will say, as T-Bal's artist, I really enjoyed doing Daenerys's. I hate mine. I think it's really funny though.
Yours is so simple.
I hate it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh! What? I didn't know! What?
1.
Hang on!
3, 2, 1. Go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Demons. Before I continue, I'd like to ask all of my players to say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Boobs. There, I did it again.
Is that what you did last year?
Is that what you did last
year?
year?
Fucking loser.
Congrats, Cade. You're now on a year-long streak of saying boobs in my intro.
Goddamn right I am.
I have a couple disclaimers before we begin. Firstly, all the music you're going to hear in tonight's episode is made by Epidemic Sound. They've got a large laundry list of fucking players of music creators. I will send a list of all the fucking creators to Alice because there's a lot. There's a lot of you guys.
Put them in the YouTube description.
And if I forget to do that, whoops.
I will hound
anyway.
you for it. After your ass, I will be.
That being said, there's not going to be a lot of ambiance except for a few pieces of ambiance we're going to hear later tonight. I would like to thank the creators at... Did I totally forget to put that in? Yes, hang on, give me just a second. Pixabay.com for allowing me to download some free assets and make my own things here. Moving on. All the character art you see on screen is made by the wonderful Alice, the player from Magnus. We're also going to see a secondary versions of these characters tonight, and they're going to be fantastic. So definitely, if you're watching this, check out her. If you're watching from either Twitch or YouTube, check out her other content, because not only is she amazing at drawing and creating, she's genuinely a great person and deserves all of the best attention in the world. So check her out more. Cry!
Do it! Cry!
Jesus. God damn.
I won't even pick up on my mic.
There we go. It worked.
Yeah, we just gotta.
Wow. Now then. Sorry, I'm kind of putting something together while I'm doing this, so I'm a horrible host.
Terrible.
But
I mean, we can restart.
Paul's over here
No.
building Legos.
I'm building Legos. Also, all the maps and tables you see on screen are made by me using free assets such as FA Mapmaking. FA Mapmaking stands for Forgotten Adventures. They are freaking phenomenal, so definitely check them out. They've got a ton of free assets for making tabletop roleplay maps. So check them out. You can pay the money. You can buy pre-made maps. You can buy other tokens. But they are mostly free, and for what they make, that is astonishing. Lastly, we have a TikTok, so check out Dungeon and Destinies. That's DUNGEON ANDDESTINIES, and give us a follow. All right, so welcome back to the jive and dance-filled world of Aracratia. Last we left off, we had a bit of a break, and our players had been transported to a different world, wherein it was like they were basically in California in the 60s, and the rapture happened. Oh, excuse me. We join our players back on the road to Yotham. As the dim light begins to fade in the small tavern in Inthro, the shopkeeper has gone up the stairs, the spiral staircase. The wooden floorboards and the bar kind of smattered here and there, thickly, densely put together, but the room kind of grows dark. And very soon, you watch as the tavern keeper comes back down the stairs and says, Yeah, so your rooms are all set up for you. If you guys want to go up there, your room should be good for you guys to go stay in. And yeah, so go right ahead. And as she says that, she turns her back and begins walking into the back past the bar. Oslo and Kelsey walks down from the spiral staircase as she had just been up there to take care of some business. And Oslo kind of looks at her and he says, well, it's a bit of trouble for you to come back down. We were just about to hit up. And Kelsey kind of says, oh, all right. Well, I suppose we should get going then. And at that moment, our party of 5, Bo, Tanaris, Magnus, Lotharic, and Alhart Ruesh, all simultaneously blink. And when you open your eyes, you now stand in a dark, dimly lit room. It's faintly familiar. There seems to be what looks like a cold and long knocked over cauldron in the middle of the floor with 4 walls that surround you and two large double doors that open into a longer cathedral. Several brooms lie on the floor around you, along with what looks to be cobwebs and some blood, but there's no light in this room. It's very dark. For those of you that have dark vision, why don't you all roll a history check for me?
I
Okay.
was just about to ask.
Am I allowed to put the goggles on?
Ladies.
You're allowed to put the goggles
Oh,
on, yes.
Son of a bitch. That's a
I put the
natural
goggles
one.
on. That's a 2.
It's such a good start. We're doing so good.
Wait, hold on.
Can I
where's my
sniff
marker
one of the
history?
flowers that makes me glow orange?
I thought it didn't give off light.
It doesn't give off light. It just makes you faintly glow.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just like
fuck.
it doesn't do it. It just makes you look like a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
So like you
Does-
can.
Damn.
Does this have anything to do with Faith Fiend or Undead?
Does it?
I'm gonna say
sorry, Cole.
yes.
Alright, let's try you up. Well, that's not much better. I rolled a 4 instead of a 2.
14.
This is gonna go
That's-
great.
That's terrible. Okay,
It's so
Al
good.
Magnus
Okay.
with your 14.
Scoring
Oh, do you
real
want to go
hard
ahead,
over here,
Cade?
guys.
Sorry, I got a 9.
Yeah, that's not enough. Alice is the only one that got over a 10. So,
You see
yeah,
what-
looking around, this is the room that you fought the witch in and first met Philonarath.
Oh,
It's
sick.
dark and dimly lit. There's really nothing much going on, but this is the room at which you left the strange little pocket dimension and left the town of Night, as you all know, but the town of Nightmare, as you all know outside of the game.
As we all players know.
You as players, thank you, yes.
Not this shit again.
I'm sorry, what?
You know the thing that happened in Cobalt where we got kidnapped by a minor god, by Philonarath? And we,
Ooh, yes, where I got Azza.
yeah, we're doing that again, guys. I hope you're ready.
Oh my god, can I get another cat? That'd be delightful.
What are you talking about?
What are you gonna do with another cat?
I'd love another one. I don't know. I want to. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing. I'd love
We need to
it
bring Azza
unconditionally.
More about. We need to spread Philo's name more. So you can bring
I'm
Azza
scared
out.
to
Tried.
bring him out. I don't want him to get
So-
hurt.
As you guys are talking, Magnus, you begin to feel something in your main satchel begin to rumble a lot as it. You're.
Shit! I'm gonna just
What the
quickly
fuck is that?
dig in my satchel.
Hit?
Is it the thing that I think it is, DM?
Magnus, what the fuck?
Nothing.
So yeah,
worry about it.
in your
Shit!
satchel, as you dig around, Death begins to and reform from a guitar into a full skeleton as he climbs out of it. As he
Pause.
Oh
no,
my god.
wait. I don't keep death
Oh my
in my
god.
satchel. Death is armaments that's
Death
on
is
my
the
body.
armor.
No,
is-
you kept him as a guitar, not the armor.
Yeah, but I wear like as that was our whole conversation.
Okay, it's either this or you get crushed, Alice. Do you want to be crushed by magic?
Fine. That's the whole reason Magnus had a redesign.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. Magnus, as you guys are talking, you begin to feel literal hands slide up your sides and down your back,
Ah!
and teeth begin to rattle off of you through your throat like a chain. And soon, as the bones fall from you onto the floor, they begin to and before you builds up a skeleton, and he says,
Hey bud, how you
Oh,
doing?
shit.
Haven't gotten to
Can I have
actually
another
talk to you in a
Doors
while.
whiskey?
What?
Did
Okay.
anybody understand what the fuck he just said?
No.
I'm gonna
Do I
stare
speak-
at Mac.
Guitar? Yeah.
no, you do not speak guitar, unfortunately.
Speak notes? Do I know what he's saying via notes?
Do I speak
Yeah,
the
can
guitar
you read
ring?
his words by chords?
Last time he did sound more like a guitar that could speak words, so it was more like
Okay.
you know, so. But this time it seems something might have gone wrong with his vocals. Maybe he was a little bit too tuned.
Uh-oh. Does, like...
Magnus,
I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me.
have you not been taking care of your instruments?
Excuse me! Don't you even try that shit. I take care of him every fucking day.
And do you have any memory of where the fuck this is? I don't know what Magnus is talking about. I feel like I'm on a weird acid trip.
Okay,
Aaron.
so is there anything else? Like, it's still like super dark in the room around us, right? Like, we can't see shit.
Yeah, it's very, very dark.
Okay.
Can I light a torch?
Does anybody have tongues?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I would like to use one of my torches.
All right. So I think what is a first for apart from your session -1,
Ta-da!
a torch gets lit. It is
No.
fucking
Ta-da!
D&D,
We
baby.
lit a torch. We lit a torch when we were looking for Spencer.
Why do you know that?
Because I keep track of these things. Fuck off.
That fact just lives rent free in your head.
A lot of things live rent free in my head, Austin. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Lothric, as you the torch comes to light, and dancing in the shadows are the rest of you. In front of you, you all notice that you are each individually wearing something a little different. Alice, if you would like to do that,
I would love to.
we will give you a bit. So, are we ready? Are we good?
We good.
Are we?
good to
Are
go.
we? Are we
I can't
fantastic?
get over
Funny.
the little
I would
animal
imagine-
versions of us. I
We're
can't.
I love
good to
those.
go.
I would imagine when Rue's character speaks, instead of the big mouth moving, the little mouth pokes out and starts speaking.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, so you all see each other in these horrible fucking there's a robot, a stripper, an elf with a really long gross head and a smaller mouth inside her mouth, a guy dressed up like he belongs somewhere else, and what looks to be the most terrifying creation you've ever seen in your life, that is Daenerys.
Be not afraid, child.
Theo got really inspired this year.
Why do I
Final
feel
order.
like metal?
Oh my god.
Ting, ting. Why do I feel less emotions?
Do you still have a heart? Can I bang on his chest?
Do you?
Bo
Do you feel like-
opens up his his chest plate, and you guys see a beating mechanical. Yes, and he closes it.
So do you not have any What do you mean you don't have any emotions? Like you just feel like muted? Because like I know something about that.
Muted ain't the right word. I just feel numb.
Yeah, that's a good description for it. Yeah.
Dude, fucking Robobo just becomes more edgy.
Robo-Bo is just the epitome of Hurt by Nine Inch Nails.
hmm
It changes from,
Hey,
from
Cole,
Johnny Cash to Nine Inch Nails.
I got a question.
Oh.
So I was reading the description of one of them, and it's all who see me must make a wisdom saving throw. Does that
Yes.
include everybody in the
That
room?
includes everybody in the
Shit.
room.
Son of a
Hell
bitch.
yeah, let's go!
Wisdom saving throw?
So, when you use the ability, or using the ability,
Sure, why not?
you have to. Okay, so I will now explain the rules. I said I wasn't gonna stand, but I'm gonna stand because I'm excited.
You're back.
I know it hurts.
And my crack.
So on each of your individual item cards, your Pokemon cards, I have given you a type. Those don't matter. I just think it's funny that I made Magnus a fairy, and so I wanted to
It's
make you
really
all different
funny.
types.
It's really funny. I love it.
Each of your abilities, you all have a phobia ability. This, in some way or another, adds to your overall fright score. What we will be doing this session, when the time comes, is instead of rolling for damage or any charisma-based check, we will be rolling a fright score. So, each of your phobia abilities give you your bonuses to your fright score. They also may give you an additional ability, or just a funny description. Next, each of you have one attack. The energy that's listed there does matter, as all of you have, all apart from Daenerys, have 5 energy to use. Daenerys has 10, because her ability takes 5 energy. So,
The little.
you all basically have 5 spell slots. You got that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Daenerys
5
has
spell
2.
slots. Okay.
That's fucked.
Sorry.
You don't. Wow. What do you have against Daenerys?
No.
The fact that I
Daenerys is-
gave her the most powerful ability.
Yeah, Daenerys is literally godly overpowered.
Oh.
Alright, so, as you all are looking at each other, and you see these terrible, terrible creations, a brisk sounds throughout the chamber. And as you look down from where the 2 large double doors are, you see that they open into the forever setting sun, looking over a large dead forest that leads into a small town. As the light streams in and hits your eyes and you all focus, the smell of pumpkins and terror hits you in your face.
What does terror
You
smell
are all
like?
free to do as you wish. It smells like sweat and piss, Alice,
Okay,
alright?
thanks.
Move on.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to know.
Terror.
Um,
Wait, hold on.
Computer,
Analyzing
what
smell.
does terror smell like?
Terror smells bad. Terror smells bad.
Computer, stop.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So. So what are we supposed to do here? Why are we here?
I do not know. Why don't you
Somebody
go
take a
out
picture.
the door and find out?
I don't know.
I look like a sex doll.
Stop.
Yes, Cole. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna have
A
Lothric
pretty
walk
sex
up to
doll.
Bo and just go clang,
Thank you.
clang, clang on his head to see if it's real metal.
It is... No, it's not real metal. It is paper mache.
What? I thought that would be real. Like
I
real
feel
steel.
like I am
for a
made
minute
out of
there.
cold, hard steel.
What happened to your voice?
I am.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't even talk like that when I didn't have a soul. Why are you?
God, you were terrifying.
A soul is
I'm gonna walk out
around.
the door.
Oh,
Okay, Magnus, as you're walking, you are the first to see a small cat in a sheet cross your path as it goes from one bush to another and disappears.
Hi, Philoranaf. The cheeses. Philonoraf. Let me butcher
Hi,
that.
Philoranaf.
Hi, Philonoraf.
Hello, FNAF.
Stop it.
FNAF!
FNAF?
Whoa!
Alright.
We're gonna get nothing done.
So, Magnus walks out the door. The rest of you follow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
John to
All
see
right.
down the path.
So the night sky opens up to you, or the dimming night sky, rather. Or lightning night sky? Does it get dimmer or
The
lighter?
dusk sky.
Dimmer.
The
twilight
dusk sky opens up to you. Thank you. With a bright, large, massive full moon in the sky above you. In front of you sits a carriage with no horse and no driver.
Oh. Hell yeah, magic
Not
carriage.
this again.
10! Your magic carriage is back. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
She put a fucking voice mod on!
Oh, it sounded like you were
again.
talking through a trash can.
Do it again. Can you do it? Say it again. Oh, it's so fucking scuffed.
It's so hard to
It's
understand what
really
you're saying.
bad.
I
Aaron,
cannot
I'm begging you,
understand
don't do that so that we don't have a repeat of last year where you're really fucking loud or some shit.
Fine.
I know.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's like
I
the perfect
encouraged it.
opportunity, but like... We want to be able to hear you.
Anyway, I guess we'll board the carriage.
Alright.
A xenomorph, an
So you all
angel,
pile
a
in.
stripper, a robot, and a hybrid. I'll walk into a bar.
I'm so happy to. Do I have the xenomorph tail as well?
I think
Yeah, you have the full limbs.
the
Disgusting.
little arms,
Okay.
the tail, the legs, everything else is
As
wild.
I see Rue's tail, all I say is terrifying. Let's continue.
Do you have an urge to like devour people or something, or
What
like
the fuck?
take over space? I'm just curious.
What the
A
fuck?
I'm
snip-
sorry.
snake.
I'm just curious.
No.
Okay.
What?
I read it in a book
All right.
somewhere. Like Underdog.
I don't know. Do you have an urge to strip in front of everybody?
Yes, Spectre, Sir Steve.
See? Do you see how
I
awful
read
that
that
person
book
sounds?
once.
It's now that Magnus realizes he doesn't have a shirt on, he's like, fuck!
My nips
Your
are out in
nipples
the
are
wind!
big again.
My nipples are out. Oh
So,
no!
as you all pile into the carriage, Rue, just like last time, your costume prevents you from fitting fully into the carriage for the first time, and you must, once again, and squeeze your way in. But as you all get in and you shut the door, you hear a brief as the carriage takes off. Very soon, you are whooshing through this
Whoosh.
dense black forest. One that you all made your way through in order to get to the witch's house. It looks like the cobblestone path that is now lays before you has been newly implemented and kind of is there to prevent what was happening before with the tirade of the witch. Very soon, you all get to the outskirts of the town of Night. And nothing's much has changed. There's still that town center. Everything's made of cobblestone and shoddy wood, paint peeling off of the buildings around you. Pumpkins are hopping around. Skeleton people are walking around. And everybody is wearing some sort of costume. It takes you a little while for the kind of air to hit you, and you begin to smell this filling aroma of meat and bread and booze in the air as you come to a stop in front of the newly painted tavern that now says Lambert, Crombie, and Fitch is in.
Yes! It's an inn
As it
now?
comes to a stop, it's an inn now.
Yes!
As it comes to a stop, the two doors on either side open, and yeah, before you lays the inn.
I hope Finch is
The
aware.
inn
gonna-
got a nice coat of paint.
I'm going to struggle to get the fuck out of this carriage.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Hang on. Wait, let one of us,
Oh,
like,
son of a bitch.
get out first so that we can, like, catch you if need be.
It's too late.
Shit! She's going
Can I
for it.
help push?
It's a 4. There's no help.
Oh yeah, so as you're like
I'm gonna
struggling to get out, your
help Rue
legs
push.
kind of get caught and they kind of just and almost like if you've ever shot something out of a straw, you fucking rocket out and hit the small cobblestones on the ground before you. It doesn't hurt, it's just
Are you okay?
This slapstick.
Yeah. Physically,
This slapstick.
yes. Mentally, no. This is significantly worse than last time.
This slapstick comedy would usually be amusing. And Bo,
can't-
like,
I can't with Bo right now.
and Bo walks out onto the ground.
very robotic.
I imagine he's making these sounds with his mouth.
Oh, he
Yeah.
100% is. Are you
be
kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He 1,000% is. That's amazing. I love that.
Bo, I grew up around robots, Iron Belt, fucking does the robot when he dances.
All right. So, the rest of you get out as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna go help up the xenomorph.
Okay, got it. Tanaris, what are you doing?
I'll just float my majestic self out of the car.
Okay, gotcha.
Majestic.
Tanaris
Does
is
anybody
ball
leave-
eyeballs.
Does anybody leave a gold for the driver?
Oh,
I
oh
will.
shit,
I
yes.
do.
You, like, instead of like ruffling through his pack, I'm assuming he has like a backpack covered in tinfoil as
Like
well.
Pez
So he reaches back, like his arm reaches back mechanically, and he pulls out one singular gold piece.
All right, so you place it on the chair, and it shoots up into the air a little bit, and then poof, disappears as you hear a brief "thank you," and
You're
the
welcome.
doors of the carriage close, and it travels on. You are all free to do as you wish in the town of Nightmare. By the way, Death is like right next to you. He's been here the whole time.
Oh,
Okay.
sick. Do you want to go say hi to your bandmates? To your buddies?
So you watch as he like realizes you can't understand him, and he begins to pat himself down over his ribcage until he finds where the cords are attached. And you watch as he begins to do something that looks something similar to jacking off, but he's a skeleton.
Yeah.
So very soon, as he
You have to
stops,
give
he
me-
kind of says, "Go ahead."
There's gotta be a gold trade in this situation. I don't run.
No, it's okay.
Hell yeah. Cool. Haven't got to actually speak to you in a while. How you been? Adventure's cool?
It's been good. It's kind of hot.
Hot. It's kind of.
Hard to handle.
Okay.
Traveling with you, I gotta piss.
But you're a skeleton.
I said what I
I imagine he pees milk because he's
I don't
calcium.
like that. I don't like it. My guitar.
Oh,
I
why would
hate
you?
this imagery. Why would you put that into my mind box? You
Dude.
bastard.
I'm going to go say hi to my family.
Go say hi, everybody.
Goodbye.
We'll be in Abercrombie and Finch.
Goodbye.
Bye, bud.
I'm gonna enter
I'll see you
the
later.
inn.
All right. So,
That was great.
Death walks off into a. Oh
I
god,
got
it
it!
hurts so badly.
Yeah, take it. Take it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Death
got
walks
it.
off towards like some other over there. And Lothric, as you open the door to Lambert, Crombie, and Finch, despite the welcoming aroma and the delicious smell of food, there is no one in here. Unlike last time where there was a few drunks and stragglers, not a single soul is in the inn tonight. Sitting at the bar though is Miss. Oh god, which one was
Lambert?
a fucking woman? I don't remember.
Lambert?
Crombie, Finch was the guy.
Finch was the guy. Thank you. Okay, that's
Yes,
what I thought.
Lambert was
So,
the female.
Miss Lambert currently sits or stands at the bar, kind of like, oh, all right. And as she hears your footsteps, she kind of like looks up and she says, "Oh, what, Finch? Finch, we've got customers!"
Hi, Miss Lambert.
And very quickly, you hear as a small bat shoots down from the rafters and appears with a cape over his face. And he says,
He is back.
"Welcome." Oh, it's you guys.
No, come on, do the whole thing again. Come on. We were excited to see you
We're
guys. Come on, do it again.
Dang,
I was
again.
so excited.
Jazz hands.
I got
Oh,
inspiration
okay,
from you.
okay. He takes the cape and flaunts it over
Yeah.
his shoulder. Welcome back to the Lambert, Crombie, and Finch Inn. How are you doing this fine, spooky night?
Not.
Confused.
Not.
Stop.
Shut
No.
the fuck up, Kate. Shut your mouth.
Stop. I beg
I'm
you.
confused. But good.
Actually doing quite well.
Sad.
That is fantastic. And it is okay, the one that looks like a spooky large-headed alien. We are all a little confused in our life. I remember one time in Vampire College when I met a nice young boy and then as he begins to talk, Lambert says, "Oh, honey, I don't think that's what she meant." "Oh, of course, my mistake."
The good old
No
college
worries.
try.
I understand.
DM, I got a question. So for this session, does Lothric have his memories or no?
No, Lothric is still no memory.
Oh.
He wouldn't remember them then.
No, you have no idea
Motherfucker.
what the fuck's happening.
Oh
Actually,
shit.
wait. Do I want you to remember them? Yeah, I do.
It's up to you. I can roll
Lothric,
for you.
you
if you
gain
want.
all of your memories back for this one session.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back, Lothric. Missed you, smooches.
Yeah.
All right.
Max, cry a little bit.
Did you just gag to my
No,
stomach?
I'm playing. And at
It's
that,
okay,
like,
it's
there's
okay,
like a,
it's okay.
you
I
guys
don't know if
see
you
a
can do it.
flash in his eyes, and he looks at everybody. I remember, and he goes and gives you a whole fucking big old group hug.
Magnus cries.
Fucking
a little
go.
Emotions feel weird. Human customs still scare me.
Shut
How
the
do you
fuck
hug
up.
a biblically accurate angel?
No, do not tell the cowboy to shut the fuck up. I admire his dedication to the craft.
You inspired me from last year. Figured I'd have some fun.
Now he's putting his accent in.
Very well. What are we here tonight to do? And wait, real talk. And as he says that, he watches Lambert. I thought y'all left after the witch.
We did.
Yeah.
But now we're
But now we're
back.
back.
We're back and we don't know why. So I was wondering, is there another thing going wrong in the town? Like there was last time?
Well, and you see that Lambert is still wearing her like striped sweater that goes down to her fucking wrists and her like nice pants with a belt tucked in. Her hair's tied up today, with the dark brown hair and like very pale skin. She says, "Well, I guess so. There's a new head honcho in town. His name's Oog."
Oog? Like oogie
Oog.
boogie?
And Bo tips his head.
I'm not quite sure what Oogie Boogie is, but his name's Oog. He's a lot nicer than that mean old witch was, though. That's for sure.
Okay, so we
Oh,
like
well,
She
that doesn't
wasn't
sound like
really
a
that
problem.
bad.
so we like Oog.
I like Oog, and I as well like Oog. He has the tastiest blood. If only I could drink it. Ha ha! Just kidding. We only eat animals.
That's comforting.
I mean, whatever you.
Speaking of
you,
drinks.
You fucking alcoholic.
Miss Lambert, can I get one of those drinks you served us last time?
Oh, the witch's brew.
Fizzy
Yeah,
lifting.
for sure.
Yes, please.
Fizzy lifting.
Um,
something?
Now that the witch is gone, it's kind of hard to get that, but we think we got her recipe down to a science. So, and you watch as she kind of poof into a bat, her clothes fall off, and she flies off out of the window behind her. While she's gone, do you guys want to talk to Finch about anything?
Magnus is gonna.
Oh god,
fold
she's
her
gonna be
clothes onto
naked
the
again when
counter
she
for
comes
her
back.
When she comes back. Just like
Thank you, Magnus.
Magnus picks
yeah,
up, starts doing
actually.
laundry.
I think Lothar talked to Finch
Okay.
in general.
You don't need to tell me that. You can just talk to her.
Him.
Him.
Did they change their pronouns while we were gone?
No.
Okay.
I'm just a fucking moron. That's
Sorry.
it.
Man, nice.
Check. Trains.
Finch, how have things been since we left?
Hang on, I got an almond joy in my mouth now.
Gotta.
I knew you like,
Lothric, we're so happy you're back.
Never mind.
I know what you're
Screaming.
gonna say because I was gonna say the same thing.
I like nuts in my mouth.
Fucking
I was gonna
Phrasing.
say it, but then I was like,
Beat.
everybody's gonna yell at me if I do.
Go for it.
And then you said it for me.
Okay.
I knew you like nuts in your mouth.
Ah.
All right.
Bah!
Stop.
Bah!
Okay.
So, Finch kind of like drops the cape a little, and he's like, "Man, to be real with you guys, it's not going so well for us.
What happened?
There's this new competitor across the town, and they've been taking all of our stuff. Oog recently instated that all taverns must be inns, and all inns that have rooms have to have a scare factor. So that was kind of a big issue for us.
A scare
Are you not
factor. What do you mean by that?
scary?
Yeah, so like
Oh, sour.
and he kind of like begins to float off the ground and float towards you guys, and he says, as the kind of shadows creep in around him, he says, when Oog became the head honcho of the town of Nightmare, we gathered the spookiest, scariest monsters we could and put them into our different areas and rooms so that those who wanted to stay with us would gain a great, big fright. And as he says that, his face kind of like distends a little bit and fangs come out. And then he drops and that goes away and he's like, yeah, but the main issue we have been sorry, I just saw what Heather said.
Yeah.
The main issue that we have been having is that all of our talent left to go to dispensers, which is across the town.
To dispensers?
Oh.
To dispensers, yes.
Fucking dead.
Well, we can go over there and try to
Oh.
convince them to come back. Put in a good word for you.
So we're
mean-
burning down dispensers, is what I'm hearing.
No, mistake. Don't mistake what I'm trying to say. What I simply mean is that we have lost our business. They are wonderful people, and they have a great, big, place, and it is wonderful, and they mostly do deserve the business, but it is just a bummer that we do not have any more of our scare factor to keep the customers interested. And as he says that, you watch as Lambert kind of flies back in. Poof! And once again, she is fully naked as she sets 3 bottles down onto the counter.
Can I, like...
And she...
Can I do a magician, pull a cloak out of my fucking... Do I still have my bag of holding stuff?
Lothric has a 10,000 stare.
You can do that. You can do that, Magnus, but you have to strip the clothes off.
What?
Magnus,
Wait.
I have something
Are you
that
pulling
can help.
clothes out of your bag?
I'm not wearing clothes, Cole!
You're wearing pants, Magnus!
I don't...
You
not-
fucking whore!
I'm not ready to do that yet. But you can take this one.
Okay.
Howard.
Yeah.
So,
I was just gonna
as you
say-
guys are staring at her biddies, she's just gonna start putting the clothes that Magnus folded back on.
Damn it.
That okay, yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay.
So
Cold no. Cold no. Cold no. Cold no. Cold no.
Don't do that. That'd be funny if it did a magic trick and it disappeared.
Just kept going.
Ooh, it's gone.
It's gone! It's in my, glow stick in my brain!
so could we
Your eyes start
possibly maybe
glowing.
be your scare factor?
I can
Oh,
be very
well,
scary if I
I'm
want
not
to.
sure if we can allow that to happen. See, Oog is very particular, but we do have some candidates in mind. It's just hard to convince them to work for us. If y'all be willing to try, that would be fantastic.
Well, what are some
I mean,
you've like
I got a good idea that
benefits?
I could flex on them and get them to come back.
Yeah, we give all kinds of benefits. 401k, retirement plans, dental. We have great dental. You think it's easy to keep these fangs intact?
I was
What's
just about to
dental?
say,
that mean?
It's like whenever
What
you
is
take
Oh,
a 401k?
Their benefits. That's all y'all need to know.
Oh, okay.
Really
Do you
good
have
ones
them?
at that. No, you don't work here.
Do you
Damn
have to?
it.
Who are you asking?
Daenerys.
I am confused.
I'm asking Daenerys if Daenerys has teeth.
Daenerys just looks at Magnus. Have I ever had teeth?
That is a good question, but
I
I
was
am not
mainly
up for
asking for
philosophical
shits and
debate about
giggles.
religion.
It's really hard to
With
like.
all of her eyeballs?
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
really
have-
hard to look at you directly right now.
I think I have 2 sets of teeth right now. So,
You have 2 mouths.
that's disgusting.
I think it's kind
Your
of cool.
second mouse scares me.
I think it's kind of sick.
Sorry, you all have to look at this. This is terrible.
Look kind of like an eel.
What?
Don't tell her that. That's terrible.
Oh.
Daenerys.
I look like the big, scary, ugly eel
It's
that
no,
we saw.
you're still cute. It's okay.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think you look like an eel at all. In fact, I think you look more like a horror creature. Moving on.
You're still cute. It's
Aw.
okay.
Yes.
Letting her
It would be
sigh.
nice if you could convince the several people we have in mind to work for us. They are rather hard-headed.
Cool.
Who are they?
Well, there are 5
Ah,
that we have
Ah,
an
ah,
idea for. Number 1. Ah,
Yay! Yes!
Yes, that's the only thing we wanted.
His name is Dr. Moore. You will also have to recruit his henchmen on. Number 2. Will be Dr. Fred. He is in the north part of town. Dr. Moore is in the west part of town. Number 3. Is Dr. Who. He is in the south part of town. He is probably the most amicable. And number 4. Is Dr. Tom. He is the one that does our dental, but he can pack sure a lot of fright. And number 5, is Michael Byers.
Michael Byers.
He is a famous
Sorry, what?
Michael Byers.
Is he the resident
He is
mechanic?
a famous. Sorry?
Sorry, I made a mechanic joke. Michael Byers.
Michael Byers is a famous bounty hunter, and he is somewhere in the town.
As he finishes, Bo, like, while holding up, like, fingers counting up to 5, is going to, like, move his arm down like a slot machine, and you guys just see... and it lands on... like a medical symbol, like Hermes' staff on each, like, one of the slots.
Oh my god. What was the second? Oh fuck. Hang on. We're going. It's loading. Shit. No, please. Hello?
There.
Okay. It works.
Yes, fireman, that is a stripper. Do you have something to tell me?
What was the doctor from the north name? What was his name again?
I literally do not remember
Fuck!
what I said who was in the north. I think I said
I
it was
have-
Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, thank you.
Why don't you put this in the Roll20 chat for our sake?
It's fine.
I forget that I can do that.
And his goons. Quit playing with your dick, Zoe.
Zoe, stop playing with her dick. No, not Dr. Tom. That's wrong. Just fucking ignore
Thanks,
that
Aaron.
first part.
You're
Tums.
welcome, kid.
Ignore Dr. Tom in the first part. In the north is Dr.
You're really
Moore.
good at counting to 5, kid.
In the east,
Thank you.
East was Tums, Moore was west, Fred was north, and Hugh was south. Hugh is good spooky
okay,
boy.
fuck. Why don't you put it in there, Alice? Go ahead.
Okay.
Michael Byers. He's a bounty hunter.
Bounty bunter.
You sound kind of sick. Why are you using the letter B instead of the appropriate
Clearly, the
letters for those?
stripper is very cold by the B. Moving on. The weekly competition for the Scare Fest, the Fright Fest, is coming up. And unfortunately, our Fright End is no longer here. That's a tight end joke. Thank you. Thanks. I high five
Nice.
myself.
Good job.
And
I don't get it.
it would be helpful if you would all go and recruit more for our cause. He's just becoming fucking Russian now.
This is really funny.
It's hard to talk around that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure.
You got
Well,
it.
that's fantastic. And here you go, by the way, tall blonde man. The 3 witches brews.
Thank you.
You ordered 3.
Thank you.
I'm sitting
I'm gonna
down now.
hand one to the RoboCop,
And he clamps it with both hands. This feels safer.
and I'm gonna drink the other 2.
Why?
Logic.
Thirsty.
Logic, you don't want to do it. Logic, you don't want to do it. Logic, you don't want to do
Okay.
it. Logic, no. No, no.
Too late.
Patrick, as
It's
you
too late.
both of the bottles and like fucking double chug them, you begin to feel real bad. Why don't you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Are
You
they
also begin to float
expired?
about 6 feet off the ground.
Can I grab his cuff again?
Yeah.
I take a swig, like.
Hey!
What
I
was
would
that?
like someone to step on my foot, please. Bo is like lifting up his boot. That's also covered in
I got a
tinfoil.
natural 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
25.
So you only suffer the third effect, not the second. You begin to feel like you're real wet. And then sweat begins to pour down you. And then you realize that you're melting. And you become a puddle for the next hour that can move and have thoughts and speak.
Puddle.
As you're
A
floating in the
Scottish
air,
puddle.
Lothric literally begins to.
Oh, holy shit.
I think he got in my mouth.
That
Is
shit's
it,
fucked.
hang on, is it an hour? Oh no, it's 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
You become a puddle for 10 minutes.
I don't even know
Oh.
the spell I would use
So I can
to
move?
help this.
Do we still
I've
have?
never.
Yeah, you can move. You can also speak and do everything, but you're just a puddle. You're like a two-dimensional object now.
Guys, how did you get so tall?
That
How
is
did
one
you
of the
become
most
liquid?
disgusting things I've ever seen. And I've dated an elephant.
What?
A
The fuck?
loxodon?
No, an elephant.
Oh.
You best all get going now. Yes,
Yeah,
I
you know,
agree.
Yeah,
If we're gonna save our business, it would be real helpful.
yeah, thank you. We'll come back whenever we get more information.
Right.
Come back anytime, and oh, right, the reason y'all are doing this, I forgot to say, if Oog approves us, and he, like, likes you all, he'll let you go.
Cool.
Let us go. What do you mean? Like
Letting
he's in
us
charge
go
of
is
Wait,
this?
so
optional
we're
Trapped
trapped
again.
again.
now? Are you trapped? Do we need?
Yes. No, you're all trapped again. That's right. We're all
Kind
trapped
of
here
like
until
the
Oog
storm.
approves us.
Great.
Okay.
I like this power.
Oh
Daenerys
god,
being
she's
powered up
going
as
power
always.
crazy.
No, Daenerys has always been power crazy. We just haven't really addressed it. Speaking of which,
Okay.
you guys used to be like, you know, big worshippers of Philonareth, right?
Did
I thought
I
that was their whole
don't
thing. That the
remember.
town used to be like, it's in my notes, I promise it is. That the town used to be a big cult of Philonareth. You can go watch the fucking last Halloween episode. I promise I'm not crazy.
Oh, yeah. So they kind of like share a glance at each other, and they're both like. So Lambert's like, she kind of looks around, and she says, "Where'd you learn that?"
The man or cat himself.
I don't remember if he
Y'all
was-
seen Philonarath?
Oh, yeah, we have, and I want to spawn Azza.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a good idea.
Why not? Don't
Because
do that.
you
Don't
remember
do
the
that.
last.
Do
She's
it.
gonna start pulling out the can. I'm gonna like, do you
Do
remember what
it.
he told us whenever he gave you that? He said, don't open it here.
Why
Because
not?
a black hole or something could happen.
Oh shit!
What is a black hole?
You need to
Oh
read
yeah, I
more.
totally forgot.
So are you
Totally-
gonna do
no,
that,
we're
Rue?
not gonna do that. No, we're not. gonna
Are
do
you
that.
sure? Because you
I'm
can.
gonna-
You can.
I'm
if
pretty
you want
positive
to.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So
He's a little black cat with a sheet. He's
We
I
saw him
didn't-
whenever we
So-
left the. I
so
saw him when we left the house.
Lambert looks at Finch. Finch looks at Lambert, and Finch looks to you guys, and he's like, "Are you guys sure you saw him? Last we heard, he hadn't shown himself to anyone in like 600 years."
Well, he was
He talked to us.
underneath the witch's hat last time we were here, and he was actually the one pulling the strings with the witch. So I think he was just messing around, playing tricks on you guys, and then we left, and stuff happened.
Listen, we can hear the full story later, but you guys should get a move on. I think Lambert and I have some stuff to talk about then. Thank you.
bye.
We'll see you later.
Why do I feel wet?
It's just because
are
you.
wet.
Just
Like,
a random
you-
thought
a
that
jar
goes through
or a
Lothrop's
bucket,
head.
or like,
I.
is Lothrop
I
Does
don't even
Lothrop
know.
realize
Have a
he's a
breakfast
puddle?
bucket to
Lothric,
put
Lothric,
in.
you're like, do you know Blue from the fucking the show Imaginary Friend?
oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the little
Yeah,
guy.
Foster's
Foster's
Home for
Home.
Imaginary
Foster's-
Friends.
Yeah, Foster's
Yeah.
Home. Do you know who Blue is?
Yes.
Yeah, you're kind of like him.
Does Lothrop know he's a puddle?
I mean, yeah, sort of. You're getting there.
You're a bunch of liquid.
Are you?
Basic.
Look
do
over
you
to
feel
Tanet.
pain? Can I like stick a finger in Lothric? Can I finger Lothric DM?
I don't like this and I regret doing it. Thank you.
I look over to Daenerys and I just say,
Magnus
as a celestial being, can you fix this?
sticks
is
his
just
finger in Lothrop. I
humming.
take damage.
she like
Fucking
is
cut
interrupted
me.
from her humming, and she's like, "What do you want me to fix?"
Yeah, Daenerys is
Yes,
all of her
Lothric.
eyes open at once as the humming goes from and they just shoot open.
I fucking
What
That
do you
is
need?
terrifying. It would be scarier if I had emotions to process. Look over
Daenerys
at
floats
Lothric.
over to Bo. What is it?
Look at Lothric.
I'm a
She looks-
motherfucking puddle.
She looks at
Turn
Lothric.
myself into a puddle, Morty.
Morty,
I'm Puddle
I turned myself into a puddle, Morty. Morty,
I'm puddle,
hey, Morty.
puddle Lothric.
Okay, what do you want me to do about
Puddle
this?
Lothric.
Magnus is like crouched
I
on the
want
ground,
him
like
not to
Help
be
me
a
like
be
puddle.
human
swirling
again.
his
Oh,
will.
Seems like
Man.
you're enjoying being a puddle.
Magnus, stop it.
What?
Stop.
Magnus, that
Viscous.
might be his butt.
That's really gross. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Magnus, no
So,
offense, but if you
really
touch
quick,
me
are you
again, I'm
guys
gonna cut
outside
off
the
your
tavern?
finger.
Yeah, we're outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are fucking around with Puddle Lothric,
Puddle Thrick.
Puddle Thrick.
Puddle
several goers of the town like kind of stop and stare at you for a while.
What do you want?
You notice one guy. He's wearing like very sparkly clothing and he has like tassels coming off of his arms.
Is it-
Um,
fucking elf.
He's got
God.
bright star glasses and
God damn
black
it.
hair that's been slicked back, just staring at you.
It's one of
and
my
then he
alter
walks away.
egos. Jesus, dude.
What was that about? That was weird.
I don't know. He's shining pretty fucking cool. Anyways, we're
Everybody else has costumes, so it's not like we're the only ones.
No.
I don't think this counts as a costume for Daenerys.
Well, I don't think I fit right in.
You look fine.
This is not a costume. This is my true form.
Daenerys, you say that and you begin to glow a radiant bright white.
I am almost terrified. Almost.
Daenerys,
Yes.
can you see multiples of us with as many eyes that you have?
Or is it
I
like?
can see everything.
Ooh.
See
that
all.
doesn't answer my question though.
Big fucking
I
predict- I
have
see
bigger
that.
things to worry about than
So-
how many of us Daenerys can see. I'm a fucking puddle.
Do you want a bottle?
There are many
Drip.
puddles, Lothric.
You can
Drip.
talk, so like it could be worse.
I can scoop you in a bucket.
Okay, and
We do
at
not
the
have a
bucket
breakfast
comment,
bucket.
at the breakfast bucket comment, we're
Breakfast
gonna take a
bucket.
5-minute break.
Yeah, baby.
I love how
It's
how
Come
this
full
is so much
fucking
fun.
circle, baby.
This is so stupid.
Yes.
I'm having so much fun.
Breakfast bucket. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Cole.
All right.
Are we all ready to go back to the frightened, scary world of nightmare?
Look, it's Ghostface.
I love it. It's a spooky shirt.
A spooky boy. Gotta do my lights again.
All right.
Ooh, spook. Oh,
So-
spooky.
Welcome back to the town of Nightmare.
Please, call, please.
I got
Yes!
I got it! Hold on,
looks
I
like
got
a
one of
fucking
his
mask.
mouth
Aaron!
open, and it's really funny.
What?
We're playing again, you fuck!
No.
Pay attention to us. Jester's there
So-
all the time.
Jester is there all the time.
Let us
That's not
love
true
you.
at all.
Alright, so, it can fit in my belly button, but not my nose. I'm fat, dude.
Stop.
You all stand on the streets, the cobblestone streets of Nightmare. Where would you like to go?
Your
We all
mom's
get to.
house. I'm
There's
sorry.
5 people, and there's.
There's 5 people, there's 5 of you. If you would like to split up, you absolutely.
All right, gang.
I feel like it's time to split up.
Your references make no sense, and both walking north.
Oh, okay.
I will south.
Walk south, walk north. Okay.
I mean, I can slurp.
Slurp your way.
Yeah, you.
Slurp your way.
Oh god, he's turned
down.
into Wally. Cole, he's turned into Wally.
Oh yeah. So one's going north, one's going south, east, west, and one to find Michael Byers.
Michael
Bounty
Byers.
Bunter.
Michael. Magnus wants to go find Michael Byers.
No, I want to find Michael.
Then come with me, mate. Come with me, boyo. Lassie, come
I'll
on.
go west.
Yeah, we'll do that actually.
No, I want each of you to go to an individual person. It'll be faster.
Michael Byers. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Motherfucker,
Xenomorph.
okay.
Xenomorph.
Sorry, I couldn't
Ready for
understand
the-
you. You weren't using buccal speech.
I
We're gonna.
by buzz booking using buckle beat.
Zoe.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Ready?
I
Butterpucker.
hate it here.
Zoe, give me your fist. Fist me, Zoe. Rock, paper. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors, shoot. Get fucked.
No, I was delayed. Fuck you. You cheated.
No, I saw him at the same time.
Okay.
She won. Aaron,
Right.
which one? Where are you going, Aaron?
I am going west.
All right, Magnus, you go east.
I go east.
Rule find Michael Byers.
Rule find Michael
So
Byers.
we will go with the one who decided first. Bo, you start heading to the north end of the town of Nightmare. As you walk this way, the kind of shallow cobblestone streets begin to get dimmer and smaller and smaller and smaller and thinner, until eventually you're walking through muddy streets with people kind of walking around. There's a faint off in the distance as the massive moon above you glows. In the distance, you're heading north, right? So that's Dr. North, or Fred? Dr. Fred?
Yes.
Why didn't I name them Dr. North, South, East, and West? That would have been so fucking funny.
No,
I'm
that's really
surprised
funny.
you didn't name one of them Dr. Dre.
Oh my god, that would have been so good! I didn't have. I
You can
haven't been
change it.
thinking about it as much as I should have been. Okay, anyway, you start walking to the north to find Dr. Fred. Off in the distance, you hear a very loud.
Cole, it's not fun to make fun of
And
you.
another one. Almost directly north of you. With that being said, Lothric. Sorry, the microwave got turned on in my brain, so.
No, that's just Bo. Bo's cooking a burrito.
Ding! Lothric, you begin to head south towards Dr. Hugh. As you walk the southern streets of the town
You
of
mean
Nightmare.
slurp?
Is your name
As you
Slurp Jack?
slurp the southern streets of the town of
I'm
Nightmare,
a puddle.
the the buildings go from cobblestone to wood, as they kind of look like they're almost built meaning to be like, oh, they're about to fall over. Like they're at 30-degree angles and like they're fucking shoddily gross and built. They all have bright, huge mannequins outside, like massive skeletons and a lot of other things that would be really racially insensitive if you were a pumpkin or a skeleton. This is like the seedy part of town. And as you walk, almost directly south of you, you hear, "Dink! Ah! Oh! Oh God! Ow! Dink! Dink! Oh God! Ow!" Moving over to Neris, who's heading west.
Yeah, I'm going west.
West.
Okay, so
West.
you're heading west. As you walk west, the streets remain pretty cobbly, and pretty soon you come to the doorstep of, or you come across the doorstep of Dispensers, the inn that has been taking all of Lambert Crombie and Finch's customers. And inside, like on the windows, you see like rows of shoes and like really, it's like painted really black. And in the back, you might see like a couple of sex toys. You're not sure, as an omnipotent being. But as you continue to the west, you do see over the horizon a massive building with bright light neon signs that say Dr. Moore, and they're like pointing to the building, and they massively outshine the little tiny house that is there. Magnus, as you're heading east, you step from cobblestone streets to just dirt. There's no town here, but you do
Dark.
see a small house on the far end that looks to be with a trail of like dirt leading up to it. It looks rather modest. There's nothing really much going on there. No like gimmicks or anything. It's just a house. That's Dr. Tom's house. And Rue, we're gonna focus on you for a second. Where would you like to go, or who would you like to talk to find Michael Byers' bounty hunter?
Let's see. So there's like a center of the town, right? I feel like I
Yeah,
remember.
you're
that there's,
in the
like,
town square, right?
I'm in the town square. Okay. What do I see in the town square? Is there like any like a stage or like performers or
The main portion of the town square is really it's one massive headstone.
Okay.
But other than that, there's people coming and going. There's nobody that you really see to talk to. There is what looks to be like kind of like, we'll see that she's wearing like a leather jacket. She's walking to and from. She looks pretty interesting. She's wearing goggles and like a leather cap.
Oh, okay. I guess that's as good a start as any. I'm gonna walk over to her and just kind of be like, excuse me, miss, can I borrow some of your time?
So she turns to you and she says, "Oh, hello." And as she turns, you see that her entire right side has been like eaten away by something. And on her left side is a small crab on her shoulder.
It's fucking Amelia Earhart.
It is Amelia Earhart, that is correct.
Zoe is currently losing it. Give her a
Zoe's
second.
losing her mind.
Holy shit, okay. Oh dear. Sorry, I was looking for somebody. I was looking for somebody, perhaps the name of, Michael Byers? Have you heard of somebody?
Oh, were you being Michael Byers' bounty butter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Bess.
Oh, wonderful.
I get to do my stupid talk. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Bass-eyed bird. Bear what doesn't much booby bird about Michael Byers' bounty butter.
Okay. But
Okay.
Bear would be the best pace to bind Bim.
B would probably be Bon Baborf at Bend Bov Bite-mare.
A bend bite bear?
Borf Bend Bov Bite-bear.
Borfbin. Got it. Bought it. Bank boo.
Buff gold boars.
I'm gonna head towards the north end of Nightmare.
Awesome.
Oh my
fantastic.
god, how did you understand that?
Because I'm fucking stupid.
Okay, so that gag was literally made up for Zoe.
That's so freaking funny.
You're so happy.
So,
What is your fucking name? What is your name, cowboy man? What is your name? Bo! Bow! I am Bow! Hello! Or sorry, howdy!
thank you.
We need a goblin
Um,
one shot.
That's a great idea, actually. So you're heading north, towards the sounds of me, 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 me. Is there anything you would like to do before you get to Dr. Fred's house?
Bo turns over towards the snoring people. What do they look like?
They're not on the street. They're in his house.
Are in his house?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Dude, they're probably napping the fuck.
And he continued. And he probably walks over towards the house.
Okay.
Slapping your belly. That's kind of odd.
I can't. My stomach hurts.
So, as you continue walking towards the house, you come upon what looks to be this. Okay, I had to make sure the music was going, continuing. In front of you stands a small, what looks to be like modern building in our standards. Like, it has large glass panels, but it's very dimly lit inside. There's a large glass door. It looks like it would be a doctor's office today. On the outside, it says Dr. Fred's Sleep Clinic, and you can do as you wish with that information.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Dr. Fred's Sleep Clinic.
Dr. Fred. Okay. I take my robot arm and knock on the door 3 times. Dr. Fred.
So there's a faint like boom, 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 but there's no response.
Dr. Fred. Open up. It is the police.
Can you try the door? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just give me a second.
I don't like this.
I slowly open the door.
Make the noises. It's funny. Make the noises. Thank you. So, as the door opens, the lights kind of go from dim to on, and in front of you there is a man in like a shitty black cowboy hat, like just on the floor asleep. He's wearing a red and green striped sweater, and on his hands look to be like a gloves, and on one of them there's syringes mounted to each of his 4 fingers.
It's
he
fucking
is
Freddy
asleep,
Krueger.
and he is currently wearing outside of his like pants and boots a little like apron, and it has like a little key, like a what are those called?
What do they do?
Keychain.
ID card that says Dr. Fred Schmooger on it.
Freddy
Excuse me,
Schmooger.
Dr. Schmooger.
Freddie, if it ain't Freddy Schmooger. Freddy!
Freddy Fazbear.
Or.
We're gonna get nothing done this whole fucking session. Dr.
It'll end up like
Fred.
I'm going to 2 a.m.
Shush.
So, as you say Dr. Fred, he's gonna be like,
I robo walk over to him and poke his belly.
he kind of like, oh,
I'm gonna get you.
Hello,
Are
doctor.
you, sleep clinic?
No, Doctor. I'm here to recruit you to Lambercrombie and Finch's Tavern / Inn.
He kind of points a syringe at you as he says, "Now, why would I go and do that?" And we're going to go from you to Lothric Wilhelm the Scotsman. It's been 10 minutes, and you reform into your ultimate form. You're a damn right Scotsman, you are. As you kind of like go from a puddle, as you kind of like along, you begin to like feel yourself grow taller and taller, and now you're taking steps. As you walk towards the oh god, towards the kind of wooden, gross building that looks like it's been built into a strip mall in front of you.
I'm gonna investigate the.
Okay. So walking towards you, towards the sound, you hear a tink. So the door that contains the says Dr. Hugh's acupuncture clinic.
It's fucking. Oh.
Who's your
Shut the fuck
fucking
up, Alice.
reference?
Shut the fuck up, Alice.
You gotta tell me who the reference is.
Are you
Wait,
gonna
no,
walk
never
in
mind.
and
I don't
see?
even know what the doctor looks like. I'm sorry.
True.
I'm gonna knock and then I'm gonna open the door and walk in.
So, behind a curtain, you see this dude kind of like the shadow of him being cast across it as he takes a pin, and you hear dink.
I know who it is. It's fucking Hellraiser.
And as you open the door, there's a brief ding, and very quickly you hear as the curtain gets thrown back, you see a man with a face full of pins. Standing in front of you is Dr. Hugh. Dr.
Hell
Hugh
yeah.
Razor, or H. Razor for short.
It's fucking cool. You opened the box.
I still haven't seen
So
it yet,
fucking
so I'm
awesome.
really upset. That was the last movie I was gonna watch, and I didn't have time.
And you said his name was Dr. Hugh?
Dr. Hugh. Oh, well,
Hugh.
it's not Hugh, it's Doctor Who, but...
Oh, who? Okay, Doctor Who.
What are we laughing about?
My brother would have liked that reference.
Alright, so you walk in, and Doctor Who is just staring you in the face with a face full of pins. Would you like to say anything, laddie?
I would. So, are you Doctor Who?
Yes.
I was sent here from Lambert and Finch's Inn to recruit you to help us.
Okay.
Why do I get the most bland fucking character? Oh, come on.
That's how he is, though.
Yes. It's like thinking of Robobo.
That's
Fuck
actually what his
you.
PNG is called. That's what his
Robo?
PNG is called, Robobo.
No, what was his response? He just said yes.
Yes. Okay.
Would you be interested in helping us?
So you watch as he takes pin out of his face, and then he takes another one from like both sides of his mouth, and he begins to smile, and he says, "Yeah, that'd be fun." And he puts them back, and he goes back to a normal expression.
Well, do you know where the inn is?
So he reaches up and takes one pin out of his, like, above his eye, and he raises an eyebrow, and he takes one pin out of the corner of his mouth, and he says, "No, do you?" And he puts them back.
I do, but I see that you're kind of busy. When you're done with him, and he's gonna
No,
point at the
no trouble
poor-
at all.
He's gonna point at the poor sod on the table.
So
When
you
you're
see in
done
front
with
of you,
him-
lying on the table, is a half of a man, literally His body has been cut in half, and he is currently receiving acupuncture on the top half.
Ooh. Ooh.
I just imagine Lothric making that noise, like.
Mm. Does Lothar? He still has his like robotic hand
Yes, you do.
in this. He's gonna look at his robo hand and look at the guy's legs, and then look at his own legs, and then back at the hand.
So his legs are like not there. His legs are on a table adjacent to the bed.
Lothric's imagining having his legs gone and being replaced with robotic legs.
Thank God Rue didn't get this one.
So you watch as he takes two pins out from his neck, and his jaw drops open, and he says, "Wow, that must have hurt," and puts them back in. And then he takes the two from his cheeks, and he smiles, and he says, "Let's go," and he puts them back in, and he starts walking.
Okay. Follow me then, and then gonna walk.
Okay, so with that, we're going to go to Daenerys. You are currently going through to find Dr. Moore, is it?
Dr. Moore.
Dr. Moore, you see a lot of bright signs, you do. And you go towards the place with the bright signs, do you?
Yes.
Fantastic. And as you walk or float, should I say, would you like to do anything before you get to the building in question?
I don't like this bit.
Do I have any, like, angelic foresight?
Roll a history check.
Roll angelic foresight.
Yeah, what's your bonus to angelic foresight?
That was a natural one.
Yeah, you try to see into the future, and then you realize that you can't. And you continue towards the building.
Nice.
Okay. I'll just float towards the building. Can I read the signs, even though they're like blinding?
They all say Dr. Moore with like arrows pointing to the building. And in front of you now you see like what looks to be a shittily made stone castle. Like they started on it and then they got lazy and just finished off a building instead of a castle.
Is there like an entrance?
Yeah, there's one big half French door with a massive knocker on it. The rest is just
Massive knocker.
Shut the fuck up, Zoe. The rest is just
Massive
a stone like wall that goes to a
Uh-huh.
corner and leads around.
She's gonna float up to the massive knocker and grab it.
Okay, you grab the massive boob on the door. You fucker.
One breath.
It's one brass breast
Yes, Coppa feel, baby.
connected to the door.
We're a bunch of fucking perverts.
And she'll just.
It's the nipple.
Okay, so you swing it and goes boom, 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 boom. And very soon you hear as the door as 6 locks unlock and the door begins to and peeking out from behind the door is a head that peeks around and you look as you're looking straight even while floating you begin to look up and up and up and find a head that looks down at you and it says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Do not be afraid. I have come to bring you back to the tavern.
That's the definition of Jehovah's Witness.
Daenerys, roll a fright check for me.
Oh
The
my-
first charisma roll.
Oh my god.
Is that a charisma?
Yes, it is. It's a charisma. You're going to use your fright modifier, though. Not your
Okay.
charisma modifier.
That's okay. That's a 20.
Nope. As he locks the door as it closes it.
Oh, you scared him too much.
Scared the shit out of him. He said, "Fuck that."
Mm-mm.
Face of the wall.
Can I use my ability once and to open the door.
You want to use your spell slot now?
I don't think it's a good idea. Never mind. Oh my god.
You can always knock again.
She'll knock again.
Okay. So this time you hear a...
This music is so fitting.
And as you go from looking up, you begin to look down as this small, hunched back guy, like, comes around the corner and he says, "Yes!
Hello.
Hello!
Are you Dr. Moore?
I am in the flesh.
Pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you!
I have
Your
been
neighbors love you,
requested
Cole.
to bring you back to the tavern.
The tavern!
What's their fucking names?
Lambert and Crombie. Lambert, Crombie, and
Lambert,
Finch's
Crombie, and
Inn.
Finch's Tavern.
They're both
Good.
last name
Yeah, tavern
Crombie.
inn.
It's Lambert and Finch. Thank you very much.
Lambert and
Thank you very
Finch's
much.
Tavern.
English?
Did he say MILF? It sounded like he said MILF. Somewhere in there.
Sounds like a dumb Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm Spooky Angel! And you watch very quickly as the massive guy peeks around the corner and he says, "Yes, Dr. Moore, it is a spooky angel.
Spooky Angel.
Perhaps I could ask it to leave the premises. Excuse me, would you mind leaving the premises?"
Only if you agreed to come back to the tavern.
That is the doctor's decision, not mine. The doctor agrees. And they both
Agrees to
step
go?
out.
Okay. Follow me. And
What
she
is Dr.
starts.
Moore short for? I'm struggling here.
It's not short for anything.
Oh.
It's just short.
The
You'll learn.
reference.
You'll learn soon.
Okay.
Now the being said, we now go to Magnus.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Stop
Why are you
playing with
fucking
fire.
playing with a fire?
What fire?
What fire? Okay, Magnus, you're headed.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, doing shit.
There's
trying to scare some
really
people.
nothing. There's really nothing here that's like super impressive. Is there anything you would like to do?
I'm just walking to go see Dr. Tom.
Okay. Very soon you get to his small hut, and outside there's like a door that says Dr. Tom's Mouth Clinic. And before you even like step up to knock on the door, it opens and out steps the most normal looking man you've ever seen. He's wearing kind of like a white lab coat. No. He's wearing like a striped shirt tucked into khaki pants with a belt. And he says, "Hi, my name's Dr. Tom. How can I help you?"
Hi, I'm from, in town, Nightmare.
Yeah, I can get that from the getup you're wearing. Let me tell you, this place is really needed some dental help. I mean, I was seeing, pardon my French, but some pretty terrible, like, butt breath. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah, So-
But bruh.
Lambert Crombie, or Miss Lambert Crombie and Mr. Finch Crombie sent me
Oh, yes, two of my favorite customers.
to, collect you for their, inn. If you'd like to
Yeah,
possibly
of course.
there.
Are they... sure, why not? I really don't have much going on. Today's kind of the spooky thing going on, so not a lot of customers coming through. If they're looking for some help, I'd be completely fine to do that.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, after my wife left me, I don't have much going on.
Cool. Cool. Would you like to elaborate on that more as we walk back to the inn?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I've only just met you, but I feel like you're a good, trustworthy person.
Great. Let's go. Come
Are we
on.
not going to talk about how this man saw a stripper at his door and was immediately
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'll come with you, dude?
I'm just that sexy, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
So now
man
we move
ordered
on
Magic
your
Mike.
wife left you.
to Alhart Ruesh, who is looking at her phone again.
Sorry, I'm finishing up just a thing.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
Cole,
listening.
yell
No,
at
take your time.
yelled at
Please
me.
take your time.
I'm listening.
No,
I'm
take your
listening.
time. No, go ahead.
Yell at her like you yelled at me.
I am right now. Alice, quit it. You're gonna burn yourself.
No!
Why am I a
I'm gonna
father
go blow out
tonight?
that candle. I'll be right back.
Funny. Okay, go.
Okay. So you're walking towards the north end. There's a few interesting figures here and there. It looks like there's one character who looks like he's kind of like this crazy looking dude who looks like he's wearing like jet black hair, with black pants and a white shirt with a tucked in belt into his. He has an old gun at his side as he's walking around. He's barefoot currently.
Quit calling
Okay.
me.
Awesome.
There's another one if you want to take a look at them. I don't know.
I'll take the description.
Okay. Let me take a look really quick.
Sazi.
No, you're okay. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. I did this to myself.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't apologize. You're doing great. Doing wonderful. Amazing.
Do I get to do more of my stupid little?
Alice Lee Kitchens.
Fuck you. How dare you?
Oh, not the full name. Not on stream.
What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
You
Okay.
should.
You should.
I literally don't remember.
Austin Joyce Williams.
Shut up. Stop
No.
it.
There, I'm not the
Austin,
only one.
please stop.
Stop. Actually.
So another person that's interesting that you see looks to be this kind of like hunched over old dude currently carrying a gavel. He's wearing like a long black robe and he has a big white powdered wig.
Okay. I want to go to just like the really emo looking guy first.
Okay, all right. So you see
Um,
that his feet are really bloody and he yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go up and say, hello. I'm looking for Michael Byers. Is he anywhere nearby?
Oh, Michael Byers, the bounty bunter.
Best, the bounty bunter.
The bounty bunter.
Bisbee?
Baba Big. Baby been per Bruce my bells. And he extends his hand and he says, Bam bam bomba bam.
Can you repeat that one more time? Sorry. did
Bomba
not know.
bam.
Bomba Bame?
Bomba bam.
Bice Pabibu Bomba Bame. Bime Balbart Bubesh.
Balbar Buesh. Barry Bud. Bad booze about Michael Byers, bounty bunter. Be browned been a bottle yesterday.
He bit.
Yeah, B buzz booking for bum bish. Been a bottle.
It. Okay.
I heard a butthole.
Looking for fish in a butthole.
It's like shooting fish in a butthole.
I'm looking for Bumbon. Boopaz. Bublop of Bearbactor?
Barebacker. Bubber ben babocters. But barely anyone.
Bats. Botbud. Shit. Okay.
having such a hard time understanding.
How the fuck? How do you just
Go.
drown in a puddle?
He was looking for some fish.
In a
Why was that bear fishman a buttle?
Bear buzzin', bee buzz, berry bum.
Yeah,
Okay.
he bounce bike it. Bum. Okay. Thank you, Betty Base.
buddy. It's okay.
Bear berry balcom.
Just, it's
Have a
okay,
bud bite.
Pew pew.
Kate, it's okay. Just don't stop. You're gonna bust a nerve.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna bust
So,
a move.
what I wanna do-
Relax.
What I want to do? Can I go over to the judge-looking guy instead?
Is that what
Hello.
he sounds like?
Bobby Berry.
Guilty.
Oh, you don't speak in the weird, in the beak. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry if you didn't understand me earlier. I asked if you were scary. Do you are you scared? I'm looking for
your peers.
I'm looking for somebody scary.
I wear this to hide the lice.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty scary. You might be as unfortunate as it is that Michael Byers drowned. I might be able to bring. Do you want to bring? Do you want to make some money at an inn?
I take bribes.
That's so fucking
Uh,
That's so
Man.
funny.
Cole, why did you put one of our U.S. senators in a fucking D&D game?
I take bribes.
I'm sure that Finch or
The motion passes, and he starts walking off.
oh, is he headed towards the inn?
Nope, he is just walking north.
No, come back. Oh, is there any? There's nobody else around.
No.
Okay, I want to go back to the emo guy. Just real quick.
Okay.
Hello. I have a question for you.
What's that?
Boo Boo, you and you are like the exact same. Boo Boo, want Boo, baked bum bunny?
Bunny? Bought Billy by Baffle Bunny by need. Feed.
Oh. But I'm working for a bin, bat beads, beeple biff, babarge, bear factor.
Bow Betty Bay booking for.
Five? But with Michael Byers' bed, be only about 4.
Boo only bead for. Oog. Only be for bins.
Oh, the buzz?
Be buzz.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Again.
Buzz.
But boards. Bababoot bite.
Big boo, beep boo. And I'm going to go back to the inn.
Hey,
Alright.
you're gonna give yourself a
Being said.
Are you struggling? Are
favorite
you
part.
trying
He's
to understand
having
what we're
such a
saying?
hard time. Thank God Kay didn't go after Michael Byers.
I
would've been
understood that
bubbling.
clear as
Bye,
day.
Michael Byers. Bye Michael Byers.
Who didn't get their doctor there? Was it just you, Bo?
Yeah, I haven't gotten my doctor yet. You switched
Bo-
me over.
You have opportunity to speak to Fred Schmuger now, as you now stand in front of Fred Schmuger and his gloves. and his hat.
You
And his
have
pants.
a nice hat.
Thank you. I feel like if you had a hat, it would be really nice.
I would love a hat. Miss my hat.
Fuck you, Alice. She was supposed to draw a hat for
I
Bo, but
forgot.
she
I'm
forgot.
sorry.
It's okay.
No, I don't really want to go to the inn. I'd rather sleep, so... Sorry.
Can I challenge you to a battle?
I challenge you to
A dance battle? Well, you'll have to beat me in your dreams. See, that's a joke, because I'm a sleep doctor. Alright, let's just go. You're no fun.
Thank you. Sorry.
There we go, that's what I was waiting for.
So he starts following you.
My mistake.
As you all begin to come back from your doctors, you all re-meet in the town square. Magnus, you got an earful about how Dr. Tom misses his wife and she left him and she took the kids and everything he owned, and then he found a notebook that his daughter had talking about a creature called Philo, and now he's here and he doesn't know what happened, but he's happy to help. Daenerys, as you're walking back, you hear a lot of and a lot of Dr. Moore likes to take long walks on the beach at night. You know, a lot of that. And
Is he like his translator?
yeah, basically. And you, Lothric, you get to watch a lot of swapping pins from the face to change his expression. But that's about it. Just as he's like looking at things, he'll go from like happy to afraid to sad as he swaps pins in his face. And
I don't want to talk to him anyway.
I mean, do you
Creepy
want to talk to him?
No, he wouldn't be creepy. Lothric's brave, so he's a 1,000-yard stare. Just...
And Bo, as you're walking, you don't get talked to very much because Fred Schmooger thinks you're kind of boring.
Oh no.
Damn.
I have no witty remark other than fuck you.
Sorry
Alright,
to
gotcha.
interrupt. Adler's going to bed.
Good night, Adler.
Bye,
I love
Adler,
you.
we love
Sleep
you.
well. I hope
Good
that work isn't too
night.
hard on you, buddy.
Smooches.
Smooches.
Snitches.
Smitches.
Kisses.